You need excitement in your life? BAM! If you play video games, you know what this is. And you also know how hyped it is. I mean, take Steam, GameSpot, Metacritic, IGN. Dave, that homeless veteran down the street who got screwed by Trump, he said it's lit. But like $50 for a video game? I mean, is it really worth it?
Dim, dam, dadilam, vacarme, s'en va donc.
This game utilizes a turn-based combat system. If you don't know what that is, it's pretty self-explanatory, but for all you non-Discord mods out there, it's basically where one party takes their turn to attack or heal or buff or whatever while the opposing party watches. And then the opposing party takes their turn to do all their bullshit while the original party just watches. Does it sound boring? It kind of is, but look. Turn-based combat is supposed to encourage strategy and tactical thinking. But if you're like me and, you know, monkey brain, you'll be like, what? Thinking? Strategy? Tactics in a video game? Look, I play League, alright? So obviously I don't think too much. I want to mash some buttons. Well, luckily, this game also has real-time mechanics. So even all you Dark Souls or Lies of P and Sekiro players can get in on the action. In this game, you can jump, you can parry, you can dodge. And one more thing that becomes relevant later on in the game. Hey, you name a spice, this game's got it. Beautiful characters? Check. Beautiful scenery? Check. Feet? Now, the combat is all cool and everything, you know, but what about? The premise is that there is a town in the middle of the ocean called Lumiere. On it, people are getting Thanos snapped every single year. Who's killing them? Well, across the ocean, there's a place. In the place, there's a woman, the paintress, and she paints a number on this monolith every single year, counting down from 100. And whoever is that age, just so in order to defeat her, there are expeditions sent annually across the ocean, but none have been successful so far, and that's where you come in, with Expedition 33. Got it? Is the story unique? Sure. Is it gonna change your life? Probably not. Is it enjoyable? Yeah, I mean, I got 40 hours into this game. And I got it 2 weeks ago. So they're definitely doing something right. Just the synergy of the story with the beautiful music and the stunning visuals. It's just, dare I say, but enough of the glazing, okay? Remember, French people made this. Something's bound to go wrong. Unlike something in, let's say, Ghost of Tsushima, you know, where 1 second you could be riding on your horse and grazing your hand through the grass and chopping someone's head off the next. Remember, this game is turn-based combat, so you have to initiate every single fight. Now, starting a fight takes around 4 to 5 seconds. It's not that big of a deal, at least for your first time. When it's your 20th fight, those 5 seconds feel like 5 hours. And this just makes clearing out an area or grinding a hassle, especially in late game when you're overpowered. Often, you'll spend more time starting the fights than actually fighting. So many times I have just ran through an area to go straight for the boss, so I wouldn't have to fight any of the NPCs because it was just too boring. Sorry, I got TikTok brain, okay? If they wanted me to stay engaged, they should have put Subway Surfers right next to it. On the other hand, if you're used to this turn-based bullshit, then I guess we got no problem. Now, since a lot of the area in a specific place looks kind of the same, it is super easy to get lost. You'd go up to an NPC, you start the fight and you get teleported to a fighting area. After you finish with that fight, you get teleported back. But since everything kind of looks the same, you have no idea where you need to go and where you've already gone. If you're like me and you need to explore every single inch of the map just in case there might be goodies hiding somewhere, this sucks. I have gotten lost countless times. I have retraced my steps countless times. I have been to the same place countless times because I wasn't sure whether or not I had already checked it out before. Now again, this is probably just a me problem because, you know, I'm dumb, but just something to think about. Also, the animations are kind of janky and I'm not talking about the combat animations or the cutscenes. No, those are crisp. I'm talking about in the open world when you're controlling the character and going from place to place. Those animations are whack as f. The jumping feels stiff, so does the falling, the rolling seems unnatural, and climbing just makes you feel like there's no gravity. I understand that I'm getting pretty nitpicky at this point. The animations, sure, they're kind of off-putting, but it doesn't take away from how good the game is. And that's kind of my point. This game, it's not perfect. It's got its flaws, all right? It's got its problems, but it also excels at the things that I personally really care about. The landscape, the characters, the score, the story, which actually put me off at the end, but up until then, it was great. So shout out to the developers who, despite being French, put out something amazing. Now, should you get this game? I guess if you got $50 to spare, or it's on a deal and you're not starving, yeah, sure, you'll probably enjoy it. Plus, if you're on Steam, you can get it, play for 2 hours. If you don't like it, return it. And 2 hours is enough time to get a feel for this game. If you're on Xbox or PlayStation, now you may not be hungry, but I am, so like and subscribe so I can eat.